Welcome to That's Your Opinion, Not Mine. My name is Tez.
I'm Chris. It's good to be back. It's been a long time.
It has been a very, 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 very long time. Some people might notice that I'm slightly in a different environment. There's still crap surrounding me.
Still looks like a Chinese laundrette though.
Yeah. For a little while until I get my wardrobe sorted. But yeah, that's a long story. I won't go into where my wardrobe's going. And
it's better than what it was. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it's a different room. It's my room. It's actually my room. And my favourite thing about it so far is the lights that you can kind of see behind me over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them. They're lovely.
Where will all the ribbons go?
Your head was in the way. I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, they're
I thought it was some sort of... Oh, that's better because I was worried about what chains and all that. That's a lie.
No, you can pull these up and down and they swivel. And yeah, they're like the theatre kind of stage lights.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
anyway,
what are we doing today? We've got anyway. I'm sure
we're not having a whole episode about what's in my new bedroom.
I know, it's like grand designs. Welcome to That's Your Opinion. We've completely changed. Now we're doing home designs. No, we're not. Thank God for that.
Well, we could do if you want.
No, I'm okay. I'm good. I'll just slaughter everything. Then I'll get told I'm negative.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So today, what we're going to do, we're going to be reviewing a few songs off an up and coming album from a friend of mine called Selly. Selly, yeah, Selly.
Selly.
And remember that name. Friend of mine, I was speaking to him. He said, my nephew, he does like rapping and MCing and that. I said, oh, okay. We get sent some maybe questionable stuff.
Yeah, that's a polite way of putting it. Yeah.
I said, okay, send me it. Let me listen. And he's 16. So I thought, oh, crikey. But I didn't have much hope in the beginning because I thought, okay, whatever. 16-year-old, blah, blah, blah.
3 days later.
Anyway, sent it. And fantastic. For his age, we'll get onto that because obviously we're going to review the song. A high ceiling and we'll speak more about that. But very impressive for a young age. Turned his life around, starting making music. It just jumped straight into it. And this is it, basically. Unrefined, raw talent.
So it's just the balls of the undefined, raw talent. And I'm keeping that in.
So yeah, we're going to review these songs. Hopefully there's going to be an album made of it. I don't know. What's with the hands? I need to keep still. I'm on a webcam.
I don't know. What is with the hands?
1 pair of pants later.
So what song's up first, Tez? What tune? Big tune.
The first tune, big tune, ultra tune. The tune is the Deepest One.
He likes the way I eat down. She likes the way I put it down. She likes the way
S to the E, the album. I ain't fucking with my ex, no Malcolm. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, it's the deepest one. I blocked the yacht on all of her socials. She's on a creeping one. I think fuck, better leave this one. It's the peakest one. Last J of the bag and you're thinking I'm gonna laser beam this one. Side of the J, now your G is done. It's the deepest one. I'm balls deep in it, yeah, I think of weird shit, can't see this come. Lil bro got stabbed in the back, turn up to his gaff, let me see that's gone. I'll call my boys bluff on the chat like, come on in bro, let me see this gun. And I come right back to back and I've done bare tracks, but I swear down bro, this must be the deepest one. It's the deepest one, don't chat shit when you pre this one. It's the deepest one, can't match it when you see this one. It's the deepest one, don't match it when you're... I've got naughty flows and flavors. Give a fuck who fortune favors. Cause I've had to give my all to this. Through all the shit I've had a couple of saviors. That's why I made LIFESAVER. Reflect on myself, I need to be getting some help. Our peak situations are really affecting my health. But I ain't vexing my wealth. See, I gotta make paper. I got my ways, the image is saved. There's my homepage, but not my damn lock screensaver. And I did it again. Bait myself out, no masturbator. Got in the way of this girl and her friend. Now I'm the enemy, okay calm then, catch you later. And I've told you before, my dog, things ain't the same as the start. Nah, 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 nah. And I've told you before, my dog, things ain't the same as the start. Nah, 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 nah. It's the deepest one. And I've told you before. I blocked the yacht on all of her socials. She's on a creeping one. I think fuck better leave this one. It's the peakest one. And I've told you. Lost J at the bag and you're thinking I'm gonna laser beam this one. Sadly the J, now your G is done. It's the deepest one. And I've told you. I'm balls deep in it yet if I think of weird shit, can't see this come. Lil bro got stabbed in the back, turn up to his gaff, let me see that scum. Call my boys bluff on the chat like coming in bro, let me see this gun. And I come right back to back and I've done bare tracks, but I swear down bro, this must be the deepest one. It's the deepest one. Don't chat shit when you pre this one. It's the deepest one. Can't match it when you see this one. It's the deepest one. Don't match it when you're it's the deepest one. I blocked the yacht on all of her socials. She's on a creeping one. I think fuck better leave this one. It's the peakest one.
So, what did you think of that one?
Got quite a nice flow to it. It's a bit chilled. It's not too, intrusive, not overly upbeat. It's got that nice chill kind of factor to it, this one, I thought.
Yeah, very much so. It's like sort of got a gigs sort of, gigs. I'm not talking about a footballer who used to play for Manchester United and beat up his wives. I'm talking about Giggs the rapper, yeah?
Yeah, I know. The
okay.
rapper.
So yeah, it's like got sort of a Giggsy vibe to it. The storytelling and the harmony in it. When he sings and he goes to sing but he don't sing.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about that. What do you think?
See, for me, obviously, I like it, but the only negative, and it's just me probably being a little bit nitpicky, is the backing vocals. There's not much to distinguish the backing vocals to the main vocals. I think if they were maybe slightly lower and something was slightly changed about, like a slight little effect or just something a little bit different, so you could distinguish what was the main vocal and what was the backing vocal, that would help the song. Because at the moment, it's a bit, what am I meant to be listening to?
Well, it's good, and this is the whole point of a review. It's not to blow smoke. It's to, sometimes we have to critique it, but because you have to be honest. But overall, fantastic.
Yes, it's constructive criticism.
Yes, you need it. We all need it. Some can take it, some can't.
Exactly. As long as it's done a constructive way, it's not all negative and it's not being nasty. There's nothing wrong with, constructive criticism.
Yeah, we're here to help and to be honest and to be keeping it real.
Message.
You said you come up with a good idea. You had a rating, didn't you?
I did have a rating. I did.
What is that rating, Says?
Scoring each track out of 10.
What did you give that one then, Says?
Well, for this one, I'm going to give it a 7 just because of the backing vocals, but otherwise it's a brilliant track.
Yeah, but I was thinking the same. 7, definitely, 100%. Pretty decent so far.
Yep. Like I say, for his age. I know we keep on banging on about his age, but considering this is all new to him as well, I think he's done really well for what he's produced.
Yeah, definitely 100%. I've heard some 16-year-old stuff, and
yeah, and I know I was like 16, and
the kids' keyboards with the backing tracks on it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I've heard some of that.
Yeah, so have I, and we won't go into that. So anyway, the next track.
Oh, we've heard some stuff, boy.
Anyway.
Yes.
So the next track is LIFESAVER.
Dre. P.
It's a lifesaver. Half of these wannabe bad boys would snitch if their mum was in danger. But you can never judge the reaction if you ain't never been inside situation. Many different sides and factors got me feeling like I'm inside maths equations. We can all debate, but you'd be the first to call if there was peeps outside the door. Quick 1 sec, then it's gone. The fire in my belly comes back when it wants. Everybody thinks that they're bad, that's why man are getting pressured at the shop, pressured at the park, pressured in your yard. I'm guessing that it's hard. Meanwhile I'm getting in the bath, Selly with the bars. You was getting ketty with your Marge. I played with a shit hand of cards and I thought that I'd lost it. I've had enough of these so-called bosses. Sure you make peas, but what is it costing you? Fuck a meaty ting, I've got options. Let me round it up, last synopsis. I've seen shit demonology doesn't disclose. My life's like dropping a bust down Cuban on the floor. Yeah, I'm shining, but I'm hitting new lows. This rage is coming and I feel it, bro, it's getting so close. Like, yeah, I'm fried, but if I let it go, you're gonna be toast. I'm trying to go pro, like I'm V to the P-O, or maybe P to the O-V. If it ain't P's, don't phone me, I like being. I got boys on Black Box and GRM. Fake as fuck, bell once, never call me again. I'll put a score on it now when I go past them. They'll be popping up to me like we've always been friends. Have you ever had to ask yourself, is this how it ends? And look past Instagram and all of the trends. Forgive yourself now for who you were back then. Cause then and only then can we be men. This yat's telling me that she just wanna be friends, to distract her from the fact that we both know how it tends to finish. Sure you get the lyrics, but do you get the message? Sure you got the spirit, but does it get diminished? After peeps that wanna beef I ain't seen in long. I was singing on stage, that's where I belong. Don't trust your friends, only two won't do you wrong. They only rate me when I'm back with a new song. They'll only love me when I'm hanging with a new son. That's a little thing that I like to call nuance. I'm networking, trying to find out who wants what I'm giving. Stop for a minute, give it a little listen. If it's what you're feeling, make sure you share that back. Make sure you share that back. I'm networking, trying to find out who wants what I'm spitting. Stop for a minute, give it a little listen. If it's what you're feeling, make sure you. But it's a lifesaver. Half of these wannabe bad boys would snitch if their mum was in danger. But you can never judge the reaction if you ain't never been inside situation. Cause there's many different sides and factors got me feeling like I'm inside maths equations. We can all debate, but you'd be the first to call if there was peeps outside the door waiting. Half of these wannabe bad boys would snitch if their mum was in danger. But you can never judge the reaction if you ain't never been inside situation. Cause there's many different sides and factors got me feeling like I'm inside maths equation. We can all debate, but you'd be the first to call if there was peeps outside the door waiting.
Lifesaver, great. It's a more up-tempo track. It's one of my favorites, the ones I've listened to. Very, very good. It's like he's been rapping for years. You know, you can hear the talent shining through. Backing track on that one is great as well on this one. You know, because a lot of rappers, especially young rappers, or say inexperienced rappers, not even young, we can't equate it to being young. They rap about stuff they've, number one, never been through. Number two, they haven't got a clue about. You know, they're rapping around Range Rovers and ain't got a driving license.
Yeah, and it's all about bitches, hoes and money, bitches, hoes and money.
Exactly, with a couple of Jeremy Cole merchants dancing around. They've just dragged out of a nightclub somewhere at 2 a.m. Do you want to be in my video, bruv? So yeah, it's not that. So that's good.
But yes, it's not that, and that's another reason why I'm really, really impressed that it's real. It's not some fake bullshit.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm not a grass, but he's been through a lot of stuff, and as you'll hear through his music, so it's fantastic.
Really good, and yeah, it's a proper banging track, this one.
It is a banging track. It's absolutely fantastic. So what do you give that out of 10?
Written down an 8 for that one.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
It's proper banging.
Proper banging. So it is proper banging.
So next we've got Wah.
Energy. Come on, boys. Energy. Right. Yo.
Sobs, you got me.
Yeah. Whoa. Don't you know? Tryna make sense of the past 2 years, but you can't cast left you broke. Like, whoa. I don't know you. All this time we were talking wax, we just stay in a booth. Like we just stay with the truth, play with the words, pay for the verse, ate for the herb. Awkward key came with a bird. Oh shit, you caught that case, be a basic and nerd. So either you're claiming a murk or you're taking an L when somebody's playing you, sir. Gets me vexed that man put a movie title in a verse and think that they're giving a burn. Nonsense, I've given a word, man I forget him and turn, like get in line. Nobody's getting your references, must have forgot that there's levels to this. You're that prick who ain't really shit, who thinks he's bigger than anyone inside the city he lives. Oh, this is bigger than Blim, get in the bin. I've had enough of the games, I've had enough of the yats, enough of the meds, enough of the pain. Recently, find it hard to maintain, stay in my own lane. Paper planes get rolled when I bun haze. I was feeling mundane on a Monday to the Friday, then I lie awake and my mind ache, make my day go sideways. I'm KIA, look at the time, mate, it's time to go by grade. Do you like that? Finger so many girls, you call me the pie, man. Small fry, man. Trying to pretend that he likes, man. But man thought he was levels ahead, but if I really put an effort in, he'll get into bed. Other brothers get drawn, so they said it instead. They want me to respawn back Selly and meds, but that's a Kawasaki with a fuck ton of peds. AKA you were not on my levels, and I pray for the day that a man try test card. That is the day that a man get dead. I aim for respect, you're aiming for head, but still they won't play with the best. But you win in the game, you're a guest. Like you in no crane, you're a forklift, and it's awkward, cause I got that lyrical ability that makes you wish that you were aborted. You had to pay your way, but my timely Roman name on the shortlist. I got those punchy lines that make you look at the guy that I've just roasted. Like whoa shit, still I ain't on no coating, cause I start right at 9 in the morning, and half of the man tryna be like me are too pussy to fight, so they just record it. Snapchat warriors boring, at me on your stories, why can you hate it? Nah G, you want more of it. This yak tryna tell me let's just talk a bit. Deep down I know she a horny bitch. Why do you think that a man kept calling it? Breast back, all of it, raw, I just can't get bored of it. Free up the back of my boys like whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you know? Tryna make sense of the past 2 years, but you can't cause left you broke. Like whoa, I don't know you. All this time you were talking west, we just stay in a booth. Like we just stay with the truth, play with the words, pay for the verse, ate for the herb. Awkward, she came with a bird. Oh shit, you caught that case, but you're basic a nerd. Yeah, you're basic a nerd. Nerd.
This is another banging one.
Yeah, when the beat drops, it's heavy, isn't it, Says?
Yeah, and we do like a good heavy banging beat.
This is actually probably my favourite, to be fair. It reminds me of the Eminem track, Nat. Or as you would say, Gnat or G-Nat.
Gnat, yeah.
If you listen to that song and listen to this one, you'll be able to tell what I'm trying to say, whether or not it was meant, which I don't think it was, obviously, but and it's good to have some sort of comparison. So yeah, this one is my favorite. I would give this. What do you think of it, Tez?
See, I really like it as well, but it's funny because, as you know, I do like to compare artists to other artists. I can't help myself. I do love doing it, but with him, I'm actually struggling to think of someone, and
which is a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. I think it's partially because obviously he's still young. He's still trying to work out what direction he's going in. I'm not saying he doesn't know what direction he's going in, but you can tell he's still playing around with the sound a bit here and there, and he needs to come into his own still. But that's a good thing that he's not sounding like, in my opinion, to anybody else. Yeah,
absolutely. And it can be sort of generic, especially with this sort of music.
Oh God, yeah.
It can be very generic and the same. So it's good to have that sort of distinction, that you're not in the ring with everyone else, because it just turns into a Royal Rumble, doesn't it? And it's game over.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and
I would say, things what he has got on his side is age. He's 16. Number two, his life experience of such a young age, because what he's been through in his life at such a young age, and he's turned his life around and he's gone into making music. It's commendable. If you listen to the music, you know what he's been through. I don't need to say it. So I think it's quite, that niche sort of aspect to it, considering what he's been through in his young life, what he's come out and gone through the other side and doing something positive is absolutely fantastic. And sometimes it's not just about the music alone.
No,
you have to look at the bigger picture, the package as a whole. And if someone's a complete douchebag and they've got great music, really,
yeah,
is what it is. But if someone's actually trying, they've been through a struggle, and still trying to do something positive, it means so much more. Rapping, singing, or making anything artistic, there's power in the pain where it derives from. That's where the power comes from, and you can hear that within the music. That's where the power is, because a lot of, as Kurt Cobain, other, artists, that where they come from, that pain, and that's where the magic happens.
Just, as you were dropping Kurt Cobain, I'm going to drop in Mike Righteous there. You listen to his lyrics and the way he delivers them is just, obviously I'm not going to go off on one because this isn't about Mike Righteous, but, you can hear it in his voice, and it's, the way he delivers it, and what he's writing as well. And it's the same with Selly. He's still young, so he's still finding his voice, but you can hear it in his voice. And the way he writes as well at his age is, if I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off to you, sir, because, you're impressive.
For a young age, he is. And, you know, like going back to Mike Righteous as well, is he has got that sort of that sort of way. And it's not just about, you know, the actual way you would actually come across or project it or express it. It's what's behind it.
Yeah.
Because you can chat shit all day long.
Oh, yeah. Don't we know it?
You could, we could chat shit all day long.
Yeah.
You know, we could tell a great story, but if there's no substance to it, then it's bullshit.
Exactly.
You're either a storyteller, which is packing with the truth, or you're a storyteller and just a storyteller with no substance, and it's hollow. So I know what one I would like to prefer to listen to.
I'm going to steal a saying from one of my old lecturers who's unfortunately not with us anymore, but he used to say, "You don't tell stories, you show them."
Exactly. And I think it's very fitting to end on that, to move on to the next.
So the next track is Deep Thoughts.
SW on the track.
Deep thoughts, they remind you of before reality kicks in, and now you're begging life to pause. Cause my stressing eyes won't close, cause they're dressing lies with clothes. Giving them a platform, tell them they trap, know what they trap for. I wonder if they told the youths that it's a trap door, who the fuck would a public clap for? And how many kids would still be out there trying to slang draw? I don't whip yay in a bando, but I've seen things that make man go mad. I refuse to go back to the place that I was hurt. So you can tell my girl's ex, he can take that whole back. I'm a good you, and if I don't know them, mate, I know that. But I've done things that don't make my last flow a fact. No, I ain't pretty, gassed up to be cool. Used to get pills, get twisted, then get the bus to school. I lost weight, I was addicted. 14 years old and didn't know how to fix it. Skinny to my bones, these G's test me on my PTSD. Brother, felt so alone, I came off it on my own. Nearly ended and saved my own life, but to this day my daddy still doesn't know. Funny as I'm writing this, my blower just rang. It's him, but I can't even say it on the phone. No, I can't even say it on the phone. Probably asking now, what the fuck did I do? Well, I'm the lucky version of the kids on the news. You better listen to your elders, man, the message is true. I still sit up at night and think it could have been you. No, it should have been you. I'll make my bedroom a booth, sit and listen to tunes. Used to be open, now introvert you. Scary as fuck, ain't the words I would use to describe being an asset to a line and acting like it's fine every time it goes wrong, every time. So take another toke if you lost someone and you want them back. Or if your only income's robbing somebody and selling crack. Or if you're done with all the heartbreak, surrounded by the hard fakes, still asking how much pain can my heart take? Allow it, man, it's been a hard day. Yeah, so take another toke if you lost someone and you want them back. Or if your only income's robbing somebody or selling crack. Or if no one's hearing your opinion, even if you're yelling that you lost all hope, now's the time that you can get it back. Or you're done with all the heartbreak, surrounded by some hard fakes, asking how much pain can my heart take? Allow it, man, it's been a hard day.
What do you think of that one?
It's another really heartfelt track, this one. And I do like my heartfelt tracks.
Definitely, like we said, just like in the previous one about the pain. Great artistry comes from pain.
Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of, I hope no offense in this, by the way, and I don't think it would be, but like sort of a Professor Green sort of.
I don't think that's offensive. I think if you had to come out with someone like Honey G, then, you know.
Oh, mate.
Sweet like Honey G.
No offense to Honey G, but yeah, you know, if you were to compare it.
Hold on a minute. No offense to Honey G.
Just a little girl growing up in Weezy.
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here.
Okay. Don't get me started. We're not judging, so please.
Yeah.
Let's just. But I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. I'm trying to be the new, unsensationalized Chris. Right? I'm trying to hold it together here. I'm not going to be a sensationalist anymore.
Mm-mm. No one.
You don't look very hopeful in that stuff. I just played.
No, I'm sure. This is the start of a new chapter.
Yeah. Cut the bull chapter. Now we're just opening the window to let it out.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
Please don't sing that ever again.
That's the only word I know anyway. But anyway.
Okay, good. Thank God. Yeah, Honey G. Yeah, let's move on. But yeah, I can't believe you said that.
It was the first name that came to my head.
That was a good example. Yeah. You know, but yeah, Professor Green, fair play as well to the honest lyrics yet again, with all the struggles where he's been, you know, like we're just, you know, saying that again just to identify. But yeah.
Yeah, because I can't stress enough. I mean, I know I'm not a rapper. I'm not even going to pretend to be one, but I know about writing lyrics. So that's why I can't stress enough that he's coming out with these kind of lyrics at his age is just, I am totally blown away.
Definitely, absolutely A1. So what do we give Selly for that one?
So before we get to the grading of the song, I just want to also highlight, and I keep on blabbering on about the lyrics and delivery, but this one he really does, I think he goes all out on this one with the way that he delivers.
Very emotional as well. You can hear the emotions come out in it.
Yeah, he really does like step it up a gear with the vocals.
You know, the more I listen to it, the more I think unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's like, you know, if this was a well-versed, you know, studio rapper, you know, who, and we've spoken to, we know loads of rappers, don't we? Like,
yeah.
We've reviewed like seasoned rappers. We've reviewed them. Don't underestimate. Remember, everyone, my guy, Selly, is 16 years of age.
With no experience in the music industry.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Just factor that in for a minute.
This is what's so mind-blowing. And again, like you, the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, shit. Damn.
I know, it's impressive. You know, we're going to do some work with him, trying to help him out to hook him up with a few people and blah, blah, blah. So don't worry about that. He's got a high ceiling. Remember, you know, this is only him start. Give him a 3-4 years with the right guidance. If we can get him that, which we'll probably be able to, he will do very well. He'll go far. 100%.
Exactly. That's all he needs. He just needs a bit more music experience. He needs a bit of guidance and, you know, time to harness his skills a bit more.
100%. Absolutely. So the grading on this one, what do you reckon?
I think for this one, because I'm going to bring up Mike Righteous again, because it kind of reminds me of Mike Righteous in the power of delivery. I'm going to give this one a 9.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'll give it a 9.
It's really, really good track, that one.
Definitely.
And people that know me, and I mean the people that actually do know me, know that I don't give praise to just anyone. I don't blow smoke up people's asses. When it comes to stuff like this, I'm a bit too blunt for my own good sometimes.
You have to be, though. That's the only way. You have to be blunt. What's the point of not being that way? You know, we're not here to babysit people's feelings.
But I'm renowned for not sugarcoating things.
Oh, no, tell me about it. So am I, funny enough. So, you know.
Exactly. And we don't always agree.
No, we don't always agree at all. We don't. But on this, we do, I think.
Yeah.
It's a rarity.
It is actually. Like I said, you know, we can both see the talent and the potential he's got.
So we've got the last track coming up, which is Naturally Freestyle.
Kill them all, you know?
I'm inside, there's no Q-tip. Don't be stupid, I don't wanna misconstrued it. How could you be so clueless? Couple man think that they're all this. I film vids in the sun, too hot for the full clip. It's too hot for your bullshit, too hot for the talk. They chat about racks, don't see them where. F in the chat for the stunt in brer. Better get with the facts, no fuckeries air. Skets and slags, there's something in air. Stress killing my dad, tell me how that's fair. How's that okay? Cause my man's working a 9 to 5, but not with the degree in which he trained. These guys chat about trapping and them ones there in the cold in the rain. I chat about real life pain. Cause I done seen some shit fuck up my cranium. Nobody understood what I'd been through. Swear down bro, I felt alien. You care now, you know my alias. Let me share a couple of my failures. I single-handedly managed to do dirty everyone in my circle. Manipulated them not to exit. Back then I felt like Angela Merkel. Was inside a room with a ting to my head, but I didn't do shit, let them leave me purple. Still it don't stop me achieving goals, cause I wanna be domestically commercial. Still I know that there's a few man with a grudge and they just won't leave it. Hey ho, I'm still breathing. Halo, she played the game cause she thinks she an angel. I still G when I leave it. It makes no difference cause I may flow like ocean wisdom. Piss me off, I leave your folding haircut distant. No social distance. Up against S to the E, get parred. Cause I see your first bar and your next bar 2 meters apart. And I think raw, why is this bro really think he's smart? Man bang a 2-2 Netflix title up in the verse and think he's hard. Literally throwing in simile up in the hook and the bridge of the bars. I feel like I'm back in literature class. Give me some time, I'll be whipping in cars that probably 3 times the price of a yard. When bro's on the deck, he's a joker. Lyrical king, I ain't chatting about cars. Man, I get punched up in the back garden, still saying that I ain't back my claim. Shame. None of these guys my age can go off like me, my guy, you're tame. They chat dirt, they like the page. Real talk, man, I work for the nicer days, so I slap that verse in Max's face. Weird it's accepted that kids go for a trap for a burner like a phase. Nowadays, I don't even like my name. I've learned to know that man ain't trustworthy, that shit just come naturally. Every time I needed help, I go to my mates and they turn their back on me. And yeah, I got a ting right now, but she fuck with my head and it's really distracting me. Man, I just sit back casually. She loves me, but she won't even roll her back for me. I've learned to know that man ain't trustworthy, that shit just come naturally. Every time I needed help, I go to my mates and they turn their back on me. And yeah, I got a ting right now, but she fuck with my head and it really distracting me. Man, I just sit back casually. She loves me, but she won't even roll her back for me. Catch me out here looking raggedy. She's gonna leave as a tragedy. You ain't got songs, you got parodies. Catch me out here looking raggedy. She's gonna leave as a tragedy. You ain't got songs, you got parodies.
Changed it up a gear on this one.
Definitely. I like the sort of, I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to it, but it seems like the intro is like sort of Native American-y sort of flute sort of music in the background. It's really good. It's hard hitting again. It's upbeat. The more it goes on, the more upbeat it gets. It's got realness, readiness and balls to it.
That's a good way of putting it.
Well, it's true.
Because I feel as we've got come along through each song, it's like he's progressed in each song. Like he's improved. You can tell, you can hear it.
Definitely. And like I always go back to what I'm saying, you know, for his age, it's absolutely fantastic.
Would I play any of these music in my car? Because as you know, I have a set list that I blare right in my car no matter where I go, what time of day it is or night, I blare out music. Yes, this would be part of my my blaring out car music.
Absolutely. And we're going to do a rappers special show on our radio show as well.
Yes.
For all the rappers that we've reviewed, Danny Rhymes, Spooker, Mike Righteous coming up, hopefully, potentially, definitely.
Hint. Yeah.
That's a little sneaky preview there. So watch this space. You know, Selly, Nifty as well. So we're going to do a local rappers special on our radio show in the next few weeks. So really looking forward to that. And that should be running in conjunction with this video here, just like magic.
Yes. How ironic.
Just like Paul Daniels.
Yeah.
That's magic. Anyway.
It's like we planned it.
Yeah, we don't plan anything.
No.
So yeah, that was naturally freestyle before we go on a little tangent, because I like to do that without, realizing it. So what rating or grade would you like to give that, Tez?
I'd like to give that one a 9 as well.
Yeah, I'll go with 9. I'll go with 9 too. I was thinking about 8. Actually, yeah, I'll give it an 8.
So I like it because it's got a few more. I think it's that flute. I don't know why. He's jazzed it up. It's not. I'm not saying all the tracks that we've listened to are the same, because they're not. But I'm just saying because he's added a bit more to it with this one.
Actually, I'll give it a 9. Yeah, for that. Yeah, I'll give it a 9. I'll take that back. Forget about the 8.
It feels like he's taking his
creativity, isn't it? The creative spark. It's like
he's getting a bit more confident with adding small layers.
Because you have to with that, like, and you have to jazz it up. You have to jazz it up, because if you don't, it's going to be same old, same old.
But at the same time, don't overdo it, because less is more.
Yeah, exactly. You can have a theme depending on, base everything on the lyrics, base everything on the emotions of the lyrics. That's what you need to do. You know, and if it's just a simple one, it's a simple one. If you want to do an acoustic one, do that. That'd be a good one. An acoustic. When I say acoustic, not just rapping. I mean, very minimal.
Yeah.
You know, that could be a good one.
Yeah, and sometimes those ones are the best.
Yeah, with maybe guitar strings.
Oh, there's so much we could, you know.
Yeah.
Well, not we, but there's so much like you could do, and so many things you could play around with, and really, you know, experiment with different kind of sounds and add in a few different genres in there to really, you know.
Hopefully we can catch an interview with Selly. We've got a lot coming up. We've got a new studio, hopefully, potentially.
Yeah, we're just at home for the time being until we get things organised in the new studio.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff coming up. We've got a lot of interviews.
Yeah,
so we've got some really interesting
interviews that I'm excited about.
That you're excited about. She's containing herself, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, struggling to contain myself because, you know, yeah, I'll keep my comments to myself. Moving on.
Yeah, so, but that's been a great album review. Selly, I hope you like it, mate. And we're going to catch up in our interview in the next couple of weeks. So I'll be looking forward to that. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been a great review. Good to be back. And we've got a lot of content coming through. So like and subscribe. So that's your opinion, not mine. We're going to be back in the next few weeks. And we've got some old videos, some archives we've dug out.
Yes. One that never was uploaded, never even edited it yet. So but that will be coming up soon.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's not controversial either.
No, surprisingly, it's not. It's all positive, all good.
No, we're not going to be sickly positive because I can't stomach that either.
No, that's not.
Don't worry, we're not going to turn into Listen, we're not going to be exactly politically correct either. We're going to just say how it is because that's the best way.
Exactly, and we've got some nice reaction / opinions of certain trending people, personality. Yeah,
if we can say that.
I don't even know if you could really class this person as a personality.
But we've got something maybe slightly controversial coming up next week.
Because it wouldn't be right otherwise.
I'm rubbing my hands, ready to go, and you're going to know why next week.
Yeah, that one's going to be.
Forward to that
one's going to be good.
We actually recorded it, didn't we? We had to record it again.
Yeah, because the sound in the other studio, unfortunately.
And I'm glad we did because I think maybe a little bit controversial on that one.
Compared to what you normally like, you actually weren't too bad. But considering who it is, you're actually really polite, actually.
Okay, so it's a good job we are recording again. I can up the ante then. I'm going to try and keep it. You know, I can't change. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't be. Oh yeah, that's not me. People know me. They say, "What's he? That's not Chris." Like, I can't even do that even if I wanted to because you'll go. Are you feeling all right, Chris? Like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like. I can't come out all like Mary Poppins. Like, oh yes, I think that's like, I think he needs a chance to.
No, I'd be like, have you taken something? Have you hit your head? Or
have you relapsed, Chris? Have you relapsed on drugs? You think you're getting back on the old crack, Chris? We've got some stuff coming up in the future, so looking forward to it. It's good to be back, Tez.
It's good to be back, and I can't wait to actually get into the new studio because I'm really looking forward to that because it's really going to set the themes and set the tone, and it's just going to be exciting, and because lots of good things are going to be happening in that studio. It's
going to be great. We've got a new studio in about 3 weeks' time. We're good to go, and it's going to be great.
Great, great.
Damn it! I knew that was coming. I knew it. I thought as soon as I said, I thought. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, Sally's probably thinking we're crazy. But
it's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we keep it real, guys, and take it seriously. Like it, you don't
exactly.
Care. Okay, yeah. So that's enough rambling on. We'll be back next week. So until then, peace out from me.
And it's a goodbye from me. Thank you for tuning in into That's Your Opinion, Not Mine. And we'll catch you all laters.